I'm asking the question, what happened to Lake Buchanan? How's it going? My girlfriend and I went camping maybe 2 weekends ago, and it was her first time ever going camping. We went to this lake in South Texas, maybe about 2 hours outside of Austin. It wasn't anything crazy like a bushcrafting experience or something deep in the woods. It was literally just, you pay $20 and you go get a campsite with a fire pit. We booked the campsite expecting that when we got there, that our campsite would be right next to a giant body of water. Granted, it was November, so we weren't really planning on swimming or doing any water activities, but would have been nice. At least that's what the pictures led us to believe. Um, and when we got there, there was no lake. It actually led to a very cool experience. We found, beer bottles from the 70s and 80s and 90s. We found like an entire boat that was sunken in the ground. I found an entire tackle box. We found all these trout lines, tons and tons and tons of clam shells. And yeah, I mean, it kind of felt like, when like you glitch in a video game when you're like swimming and it just like puts you at the bottom of the ocean and you can kind of like walk around. It kind of gives you this feeling as though you're not really supposed to be able to do that, but you can. That is exactly what it felt like. It was a super cool experience. I had a lot of fun. It actually reminded me a lot of like a nuclear apocalyptic wasteland, something like Mad Max or Fallout. And I would actually like to go there again, not knocking the camping experience whatsoever. It actually, it kind of made our small little, what is normally a peninsula, into this giant, vast swath of land that we can now go hiking. And we were exploring and walking through this forest that presumably had been underwater for God knows how long. It looked like there hadn't been a lake there in years. I'm asking the question, what happened to Lake Buchanan? Lake capacity is at 56% as of July 27th, according to the Lower Colorado River Authority. This is the lowest it has been recorded in 8 years, causing shorelines to recede hundreds of yards, rendering the boat docks unusable. Honestly, whenever we got there, like, we saw all this property around what used to be, I'm assuming, the shoreline, and there were just like boat docks that were like buried in dirt. The apocalyptic movies when they're like doing normal things and they don't even realize they're in the apocalypse, but you, the viewer, are able to see that holy shit, they're in the apocalypse. That's kind of what it felt like. Lake levels had risen 0.31 feet between April and June due to heavy rainfall, but due to a record number of triple-digit summer days, this was quickly evaporated. Lake Buchanan, combined with Lake Travis, supplies over 1.4 million Central Texans with water. Lake Buchanan's water level is measured using feet above mean sea level. When full, the lake is at 1,020 feet MSL. July 27th recorded numbers are 998.62 feet MSL. Lake Buchanan's average for the month of July was 1,000 and 12.64 feet MSL. The lowest ever recorded level was the 9th of September in 1952, and this measurement was 983.7 feet MSL. The lowest ever recorded was 983.7, and just this past July was 998.62. So we're literally like 13 or 14 feet away from being the lowest ever recorded. The lowest ever recorded was during a drought in the 1950s that lasted a total of 11 years. So this is some current information. This is closest to the dates that my girlfriend and I went camping. The current mean water level as of 11/22/2023, so November 22nd, 2023, is 994.13 feet MSL, putting the lake at 44.9% full. So it's under half capacity. 6% under half. Basically 5%. Yeah, so it's dropped 4 feet just in the past 3 months. And some really hot days this summer. Basically what that does is that makes the lake go from looking like this to this. Literally unrecognizable. It's night and day difference. It's literally like an unrecognizable place. And like I said, it looks very apocalyptic. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I'm actually planning on filming a lot more camping content. And I have like 3 or 4 hours of footage from this camping trip. And I really thought that it was really cool exploring the bottom of this lake bed, and I want to share it with you guys, and I want to show you because I enjoy watching the footage. So, thanks for watching.